With the U.S. presidential race battle achieving its last stages, Clinton and Trump are probably going to be supplanted by others to fulfill the globalist motivation of the Foundation world class. In the midst of remarkable doubt of their administration and the decision framework, U.S. subjects ought to set themselves up for a political overthrow by the world class that means to complete off Donald Trump and supplant Hillary Clinton before individuals had an opportunity to vote. It is reputed that American totalitarian globalists are not willing to acknowledge the likelihood of a Donald Trump presidency. Citizens need to stock up on beans and projectiles and have their camera telephones energized to catch the resulting mayhem that is certain to take after. The elites are to organize a death endeavor on either Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, or the two applicants in the meantime in the following 6 days. As indicated by the most recent buzz, the point of the arranged occasion isn't simply to supplant the sickly and disagreeable Clinton and the wild, and free, and eccentric Trump with their own picked hopefuls, yet in addition to stifle any open drop, seen rising over as of late crosswise over U.S. urban areas. Common News reports. I post this article in the expectations that maybe noteworthy these preparers of time may make them be put on hold. All the buzz on this bases on various unverifiable cases that are currently coursing among different bloggers, columnists and video observers in the indie media. For the record, I don't embrace any conviction of these thoughts, however, for ensuring this is hard and fast in the open, I will specify that these hypotheses base on claims that either Clinton will be killed, Trump will be killed, they will both be killed, or the more strange hypothesis that Clinton is as of now dead will in any case be killed in any case in an arranged occasion to reprimand Second Amendment individuals and reset the whole race. While I can't approve any of these cases, and in this manner don't support them, what seems to be valid about the general tone in such whispers is the possibility that the globalists will persevere relentlessly to control the result of this decision in any capacity conceivable. There is definitely no inquiry that, in the psyches of the globalist totalitarians, the lives of Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump or any number of pure onlookers are absolutely good for nothing to them. In the event that they need to kill a couple of individuals to remain in control, that is well inside their mental window of adequate conduct so as to accomplish their political objective of aggregate mastery. In the background of the indie media, everyone is speaking straightforwardly about these situations. And some are persuaded that Hillary Clinton really kicked the bucket on September 11th and has been mimicked, or green-screened, from that point forward. Others say both Clinton and Trump will be killed all the while, potentially at the up-and-coming verbal confrontation on the 26th. Dave Hodges at the Common Sense Show has posted an article that gives you a kind of that line of concern. All News Pipeline additionally mirrors the worries with an article that cautions, clutch your seats. Something shocking set to rock presidential race. Notably, the latest Alex Jones epic tirade gives you a feeling of the relatively hyper disappointment and outrage that is bubbling over. Quick forward to 7 o'clock to truly witness Jones at his generally epic. The globalists currently observe Hillary Clinton as an obligation, whose passing could be abused for political pickup. Notwithstanding what any of us accepts about the whispers or bits of gossip, what's reasonable now is that Hillary Clinton's terribly poor execution and crumbling well-being has made her a conspicuous risk to the globalist motivation. It is currently possible that they are making sense of how to dispose of her in a way that can serve the showy behavior important to fundamentally change the race story. From the perspective of globalists, wiping out Clinton through a painstakingly arranged execution that can be faulted for Trump supporters accomplishes two imperative objectives without a moment's delay. 1. It enables the Democrats to supplant her with an applicant who doesn't suck. 2. It enables the media to noxiously reprimand Trump, in view of his Second Amendment individual's remark, and conceivably swing some help once again into the Democrat camp. To pull this off, at the present time they should mentally condition a solitary shooter and manufacturing a whole backstory of online networking posts, a pronouncement and different materials that can be referred to by CNN to interface the shooter to Trump. Reddit clients, be prepared to begin verifying this if a death really happens. Is Trump likewise an objective? Taking out just Trump without at the same time dispatching Clinton does not accomplish this objective as conveniently for the globalists, In light of the fact that the death of Trump alone would in all likelihood set off an across-the-nation equipped revolt prompting bedlam or even consider it war. And that is not what the globalists need at the present time. They need controlled peace, which means a precise however respectful society where nobody is permitted to talk any words whatsoever that test the agreement reality of the controllers, consequently the requirement for politically remedied discourse controls. Be that as it may, killing both applicants in the meantime, possibly with a bomb or substance weapon at an up-and-coming level-headed discussion, would in certainty enable globalists to supplant the two gatherings chosen people with respectful globalist mannequins, Jeb Bush on the right, Joe Biden on the left. From the perspective of the globalists, a synchronous death of both Clinton and Trump accomplishes the most ideal result for their totalitarian motivation. I appeal to God for the security and insurance of both Clinton and Trump. The people just win in this if the two hopefuls stay alive and sound sufficiently long for Clinton to be vanquished on race day, which presently appears a close sureness. It is essential for a country to witness the voter dismissal of a criminal globalist like Hillary Clinton. In the event that she is killed or kicks the bucket before decision day, the general population are denied their chance to legitimately dismiss her fizzled thoughts, completely untrustworthy crusade lies and awful record of political disappointments. Moreover, the start of political recuperating in America can just initiate when the populace has the chance to legitimately dismiss the culpability of the political class and introduce another hopeful who does not fill in as a faithful follower of the globalists. Undeniably, as it were, the mending of America must start with the fair race of Donald Trump and the by and large dismissal of the Obama-Clinton period of defilement and culpability. This is unequivocally why the globalists would prefer not to enable vote-based decisions to happen in America, and it's the reason they will do nearly anything to stop them. No matter what, they should prevent the people from having the capacity to unreservedly choose Donald Trump, and they will execute anybody important to accomplish that objective, including murdering both Clinton and Trump. How you can help spare America and stop the globalists? Luckily, you and I are not defenseless in this circumstance. Things being what they are, the modest PDA camera is at this moment our most noteworthy weapon against the globalists and their tricky endeavors to grab the result of this decision. Consider the way that it was an individual PDA that caught Hillary Clinton's seizure minute on September 11 when she crumbled on the walkway and was hurled into a van like a sack of rice. In 1 minute, a private resident with a mobile phone camera changed the course of history. Now, it's more essential than any time in recent memory that you keep your PDA cameras moving at each political occasion. We the people must catch, transfer and offer imperative recordings that archive the false banner assaults, the green screen double dealings, the fakery and lies of the whole radical political administration, including CNN fakery and arranged showy behavior. If not for green screens and elevated monitors, CNN would have nothing to report by any means. Through the energy of national reporting, we the people really have a real shot at ending the false banner tasks and notwithstanding halting the deaths of Clinton and Trump. We are presently living in a period of individual strengthening, where people currently have the ability to challenge the untruths and promulgation of each totalitarian administration that exists on our planet. From Saudi Arabia to North Korea and even the United States, nationals with video recording gadgets would now be able to archive the misleadings and uncover the lies of the dictators. Utilize your camera to start with, and afterward your rifle just if all else fails. We are living in a period of worldwide unrest and revolt, and the energy of the camera is the absolute most critical device that currently exists for flexibility, with the energy of the rifle a nearby second. Truth be told, I set out to say that a resident is a man who conveys both a camera and a rifle and will utilize her camera first, and her rifle second, in the guard of her country and her human rights. Be unfaltering, my companions, for if the whispers circling over the indie media end up being valid, you and I are going to be pushed into exceptional unrest and perhaps even an equipped uprising against the totalitarians who are endeavoring to decimate vote-based system, and end any probability of a Trump administration. At the present time, in view of what I'm hearing, in the event that we really make it to race day with the two applicants still alive, I will remember my good fortune and express gratitude toward God for the chance to take our nation back at the voting corners. It is conceivable, obviously, that no deaths happened by any means. It's conceivable that our open dialogue of these false banner tasks may keep them from occurring. It's even conceivable that the decisions won't be hacked by the Democrats to take the outcomes. In any case, I'm certain not wagering my future on all that. At this moment, in my view, we are taking a gander at superior to even chances of an occasion occurring that disposes of one or the two applicants from the race in the following 30 days. From that point, we enter an unknown area with occasions unfurling that, all through history, have now and then framed new countries or at different circumstances finished existing countries. With America now on the edge, in states like Texas almost prepared to withdraw, the occasions we are going to witness will drastically reshape history. On the off chance that you are not yet supplied up with beans, band helps and projectiles, you are fanciful.